What you want in the show? I'd like to know why you weren't going to let me know that you had your arms wrapped around Dee Benjamin. And you passed on that same pressure to Gianni and Isidore. It's clear since they're always trying to get ahead of each other. That's a fair assessment. For years, I tested my sons to see if they could handle running Russo Jewelers in the future. But you, Vivian, I didn't get the chance to raise you yet. You've exceeded my expectations. Clearly, we both want answers, Ben, which is why I'd like to speak with her myself. And I told you that approaching her soon after she approached me will place us both in danger. Well, I'm gonna hear from Faibun Apina myself somehow. Excuse me? Who said I was trying to go somewhere? No one did, but I'm trying to get somewhere, Nisha. Not until we talk. About what? You were hugging Zeke the other day. Alright, Dad. Did you get any updates about Vivian's connection to Wade Apina? Did Harley accept the urn? Without hesitation. Thankfully, cat litter and human ashes aren't really that different. Most of all, I'm glad she didn't open the urn to confirm whether it belonged to Finnegan. I told you everything would work out perfectly. What would work out, Vivian? What are you doing here, Miss Franklin? It's about Wade's mother, Faibun. She's in town, Commissioner Pierce. Zeke's your boyfriend, right, Nisha? I'm sure he'd love to tell you all about it. First of all, don't you ever try to interject yourself into what I should or shouldn't tell Zeke. Second of all, Dee, I asked you a question and I expect an answer. I'm only gonna tell you this because I don't want to waste more time, not because you get to dictate my life choices. I was upset Zeke was around and he was being a good friend. Epi, that's it. What were you so upset about that it required you to put your face on my boyfriend's chest? Vivian hasn't poured out her heart to me by admitting that she's involved in alleged criminal activity. Just give it time, Dad. And what exactly will you do when it comes out that she isn't working with Wade Apina at all, Isidore? Like I explained before, I heard Vivian speak with him on the phone with my own ears. You're not as young as you used to be. Are you sure you didn't mishear anything? And have someone like Wade Apina pop into my head? No, Dad. I don't think so. Please stop seeing the best in that girl. That ain't nothing you need to concern yourself with, Alan. Are you sure? In the next couple of months, there are 2 huge events that I need to be concerned about. The showcasing of the new jewelry designs and Keith Burke's trial. Remember Maximilian? Your other nephew whose life was almost taken? I'm well aware. This is the first big event you'll be hosting for Russo Jewelers. Are you nervous? Why should I be nervous when Lorenzo is confident that I'll succeed? Has your granddaddy complimented you lately, Alan? How did you find this out? She approached Ben the other day, asking her to help him locate Sean. So Sean hasn't been in contact with his family at all. According to Faibun, he hasn't. But I have a feeling that she's mistaken. What do you mean, Miss Franklin? Sean hasn't been in contact with Faibun. But that doesn't mean Wade hasn't been in contact with his younger brother. According to her, Wade read those texts that were sent to Sean's phone. With that tone in your voice, I know you ain't asking because you care. Didn't I just tell you that you should answer a question that I ask? And didn't I tell you that I don't answer to you, Nisha? What is it that you have to hide? Let me ask you a question for a change. What's your issue with me? It seems deeper than your disdain for my cousin Vanessa. I mean, you're Dominican and I'm Haitian. Our people have been at odds for generations. Maybe that's the real issue. It's not. My issue with you, Dee, is that I think you're a fake, shady opportunist, and I want you to stay far away from Zeke from here on out. It's difficult not to see the best in Vivian when I notice how successful she's been, and all of that success will come crashing down if Wade Apina goes anywhere near Russo Jewelers. I won't let that happen, Isidore. Great. And you'll succeed when you stop seeing Vivian as some sort of perfect phenomenon. Never have I once said that Vivian was perfect, nor will I ever see her as a criminal you paint her to be. You're only saying that. I ain't lying, nephew. Lorenzo told me that I exceeded his expectations as an heir. Ask him yourself. Forget it, cause you know it's true. How does that make you feel, Alan? Knowing your grandfather all of your life, but he compliments his illegitimate daughter before he compliments you. Don't flatter yourself, lady. No, it's just blinded by guilt for not being there for you when you were growing up. That sounds like nothing more than an excuse, cause you can't get over the fact that I'll continue running Russo Jewelers while you'll be working under me. Can't say that I'm surprised that Wade lied to me when he claimed to know nothing about why Sean ran off, but I still don't understand why Sean wouldn't get in touch with his own mother. Do you believe that it's a possibility that Wade doesn't want anyone else knowing where Sean is, including Phiboon? Anything is possible, Miss Franklin. Despite that, something still seems off about all of this. Clearly, you still want answers. Why not approach Phiboon yourself? Because I'm not as reckless as you are. Maybe if you actually took the time to know me and not hate on me, then you'd realize how wrong you are, Nichelle. It would stop you from being threatened by me. I'm not threatened by you, Didi. Not one bit. Then get off my back. You don't got a say in who I'm friends with, and you better be careful. You might end up losing Zeke if you try to boss him around just like you try to boss me around. All you're doing is setting yourself up for heartache, Dad, because it won't be pretty when you find out that Vivian is the crook I know she is. Guess I'll have to prove you wrong, Isidore, and I can't wait to see the stupid look on your face when I do. Look at that, Alan. Your grandma came in to rescue you. What is going on here? I'm just bonding with my nephew, telling him how proud your husband is and his bastard child, as you like to call me. If that sort of filth came out of Lorenzo's mouth, it's only because you corrupted him after you creeped into our lives. Sure, Clarice. I can't wait to rub that smile off of her face, Nona. And I know the perfect time to do it. When is that? This will be a huge risk, but it will be worth it. The event Vivian has planned needs to be sabotaged, where she'll face public shame and embarrassment. When have I ever shown you reckless behavior, Commissioner? Just right now. Whatever Phiboon told Ben was told in confidence. The Apinas can't have any idea that the three of us worked together to set up a fake account in order to trap Sean. So what are we supposed to do then? Phiboon hired Ben to find Sean. She doesn't think he has any ties to me or anyone in the police force. As long as she keeps the door open for him, we need to trust that your man can get vital information from that lady.